All right, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, everybody. Thanks for popping by. Quick sound check. Let's make sure everybody can hear me. We're sounding good. Everything's doing well. My apologies for missing a lot of stream time recently. My computer has not been liking me. Another thing that has not been liking me is my socks. So I'm gonna put those on now. Yeah, my computer has not been liking me recently. And I had some issues with OBS, but I think I got them figured out via an update. That was one of the main problems, but nevertheless, we are here, back and ready to get at it. I really missed you guys. I hope you guys know that I wasn't fucking off because I was burnt out or anything. I definitely wanted to be here, and I was sad I couldn't make it work the other day, but I've also been very tired due to work, so I guess it's a multifaceted thing. But how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. Great turnout today so far. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, I hope y'all are ready to get into Route 3, such as myself. Just give me one sec here. Let me make sure the connection's all good. I'm not rocking Twitch today because I just want to make sure that the base of what we're doing today, being the YouTube stream, is functioning properly. So I'm just going to go down the line and say hello to everybody, and then we'll start out. So, if you don't recall, last stream, we were here on Route 3, and the very last encounter of the day, a shiny Pidgey came up, and I accidentally failed it. I ran away from it, but that's whatever. So, the last phase was a Pidgey. We didn't catch it. Is what it is. One thing, though. I don't think that I marked down the console properly, which one it was actually on. If anyone recalls, let me know, but I'm gonna just take 2 seconds here, skip to the end, and see what console it was on. Because there was definitely a shiny Pidgey, and I definitely ran away from it. I'm almost certain it wasn't console 4. It was console 17. Okay, cool. Hey there, Travis. Welcome on in. Thanks for being here. I'm going to say hi to everybody here in just a sec once I get that written down. I just want to make sure that that's right. I knew something was incorrect. I also, I guess, did I mark down that that was the 128th? Maybe. So, instead of console 4, that was console 17. Let me make sure if I fixed that too. So how many did I say were encountered during the series beforehand? 128. Yeah, so I didn't update that either, and I didn't update the odds number. So just one quick moment here. I'm sorry, guys. I should have had this figured out before, but life's been hectic. Life's been hectic. Okay, and then our total number here would give us utilities. Calculator 1056848 1056848 divided by 129 puts us at 8,193. Oh my god, we're just barely over odds. Okay, which means I now have to change the color of this. Damn. Okay, that's red, and then that makes this here green. Okay, we're good. Everything is updated. Sorry guys. Yeah, welcome on in, everybody. Let's say a quick hello. I failed a Pidgey. Yes, very last encounter of the last stream. I didn't realize it was there, and I ran away. Yeah, my bad. But give me one sec here. Where the fuck is the fucking thing? Why can't I scroll? Okay, allegedly I'm allowed to scroll again. Hello, Cubbles. Hello, Shiny Poke Hunts. Hello, White Fang. My day's been great. How's your day been? It's been stressful, but great nevertheless. Hopefully you get a shiny on the DS soon, Cubbles. Happy you're relaxing watching the stream, White Fang. Appreciate you popping on by, favorite fucker. Happy to see you here, as always, of course. Sal, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. Hermes, what is good? What is new? Appreciate you popping on by. Glad you guys missed me. Yeah, I know. It's kind of a bad time for you, Hermes. My apologies. Welcome on in, Travis. Okay, we're good to go here. We're good to go here. What's everyone up to? What's new with y'all? Anything cool going on? Anything interesting going on in life? Hopefully I look okay here. I feel like I'm a little washed out. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Okay, so those are both working. Just had to make sure. Yeah, we're solid. I guess part of that could be... No, that's the other side of my face. So... We're good, we're good, we're good. How you doing today, White Fang? Cubbles, you shiny hunting today? Yeah, the Pidgey, you know, suitably so. We've had enough Pidgeys. If we're gonna fail anything, I'm glad it was a Pidgey. I don't need any more of them. We're good without them. Zillin Billin, don't fail a shiny Pidgey. A shiny Pidgey failed him. The Pidgey wasn't worthy of it. You know what? I'll take that. I'll allow that to be the justification. I was a little angry about it at first. I didn't show that I was, but I definitely was disappointed in myself because I hadn't done that yet. But it is what it is, you know. I've had a few shiny fails now. Stuff happens. We live, we learn, we live, laugh, love. That's what we were built to do here. Manifest me some shinies. I'm always doing that. I'm manifesting shinies for everybody here, my friend. And I hope you get one soon. I hope you get one soon, Cubbles. How many consoles you got going on right now? Listen to the stream whilst it's very late in the UK. Don't worry, I've been playing Bioshock. How's Bioshock been, dude? I haven't played Bioshock in a long time. I think it was Infinite that I played when I was a lot younger, but I didn't really play it. I don't remember much about it. White Fang, for me right now, it is... What time is it? One sec, let me set my phone back up. It is 5:15 p.m. Yeah, I got off of work about 2 hours ago. But, well, actually, it was about 2 hours ago exactly. But I had some messing around to do with the computer. Had to make sure that OBS was actually working, picking up all of the sources. It would not show, and I took pictures of it actually, it wouldn't show my camera for a while. It wouldn't show the capture cards for a while, and then, yeah, we got here. Oh, sorry, my bad, White Fang. I didn't realize that. But yeah, that was kind of some BS. But I got it fixed. I got it fixed. Welcome on in, Jack. Hope you're having a fantastic day. What's going on, dude? We'll be lurking, knocking down my kitchen wall, so Cubbles will have to keep chat in line. Which one are you knocking down? The one closer to your bedroom? No, because your stove's on that side. So the one you're... Oh, the one between the boot room and the kitchen? Are you opening up that whole area? Dude, that's hype. That's hype. That'll open up the house a lot, I think, if that's what you're doing. Appreciate you being here, Jack. Oh my Galvana, your PC is alive now. I know. It was working before, but OBS was not. The one thing that I thought would never fail on me. It frigged off, and yeah, it wasn't great. But we got her figured. Welcome on in, P-Zinga. Thanks for being here, my friend. How's your day today? Amazing. I take it you're referencing Bioshock? That's good, dude. That's good. I got online mode? Awesome. Okay, well, we will get your... Was it a Clefairy, I believe? I have it traded up already, but we'll get that sent over to you very soon. Hopefully, this weekend should work. Is that okay with you, favorite? Set my 3DS to all state again. Hopefully they don't think the repair guy who messed up the inside of my 3DS was me. Wink, wink. Well, I hope it wasn't you. I hope it wasn't. Let's hope that things go well for you and all turns out positively, my friend. Hey, Daniel, welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Thanks for asking. Lou, happy to see you here. What's going on, my dude? Pokemon, welcome on in. Straight in the building. How are you, my friend? D. Hertzfeld, happy to see you here also on this beautiful Thursday. I've been waiting, dude. I'm standing tall as I can for your arrival. What's going on, dude? What is going on? Let me just catch up here real quick. Yeah, sleep is good. Sleep is good. We like sleep. What kind of important stuff you got, if you feel like talking about it? Lou, you know it's time to get milked. Is that why you showed up? You're early for your appointment. That's what it seems like to me. Welcome on in. Oh my god. That is quite the username setup there. I don't like that at all. I'm doing okay. How are you? Does 25 years old mean unk now? Is that what that is? I don't know, dude. When you have blatant racism in your username, I don't know if that means no harm. I think that's kind of harmful, just generally speaking. I'd love to be kind and welcoming. God, that's not good, dude. Yeah, you should definitely change that. That's not good. But you know what? I was a child once, and I know that there was a point where my brain didn't work so great, so maybe that's your excuse. I don't know. We should really not be presenting hate, though, my dude. We should be doing better than that. Oh, the one that goes downstairs. Heck yeah, dude. That'll be awesome. I'm excited to see what that looks like. You can send me some videos while you're getting her done. I should not put my trust into OBS. How is Rain World, Bzinga? How was it? Yeah, that was my bad. That was my bad, Cubbles. You like male Nidoran? Yeah, dude, that's one I enjoy too, and I swear to God, I haven't seen near enough of them in my life. But eventually I'll get tired of that. Daniel, I'm from Canada. Thank you for asking. Where are you from? If you feel like sharing. If not, that's all good. I'm from the land that doesn't know how to fucking shave, clearly. I gotta do that. My neck hair is way overgrown. My beard's overgrown. Life is in shambles, and everything's falling apart. It's wild. I'd love to see a Half-Life 1 or 2 stream one day. I've never played Half-Life. Although I do have Half-Life Alyx, and I have a VR headset, I could definitely do a playthrough of that. I've literally never touched it before. I just got it on sale, but I wouldn't be opposed. I wouldn't be opposed. Yeah, definitely should. I mean, you can always, if she gave you the account, you can definitely go and just change the name now. I would. Because, I don't know, do you feel comfortable presenting hate? Does that make you feel good? It probably shouldn't, dude. And don't get me wrong, I came from being a child who was very hateful and disrespectful also. And not respectful of people in general, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd really go around promoting that, dude. Not bueno. Yeah, this weekend works. Is the trade on YouTube stream or Discord? No, it won't be. I'll just hit you up on Discord and we'll do it right on there. We can hop into the voice chat on the Discord server or something and we can coordinate what we need to, or just through text, whatever works. But yeah, we'll definitely get that traded over to you. I got it in, I believe, Scarlet right now. You have Scarlet and or Violet, right? Otherwise, I might have to do some trading around. I don't know. I got one of the main NPCs and killed them, so now I'm free of the Overseers. One of them. Why would you kill one of the main NPCs? What benefit does that have for you, dude? That seems like that could be potentially not good at all. Yeah, I agree with you, Couples. I agree with you. If they say anything again, then hopefully they will have changed the username by then. I don't know. I mean, I think the whole that's somebody else's account is a pretty poor excuse. I don't know. I don't enjoy spreading prejudice. Yeah. I don't know, dude. That's gonna get you in some trouble, Bzinga. I think that's gonna get you in some trouble. Have I watched the Fallout TV show? No, I haven't. I heard that it's been very well received, but I haven't seen it. What can you tell me about it? Is it worth watching as somebody who never played Fallout? Sorry, I gotta... Oh yeah, this is priorities right here. Gotta get my bag of popcorn out. Gotta guard chomp that popcorn, dude. Oh yeah, that's fucking mint. You know, now that you say that, I might actually have Half-Life on the PS2. Let me see. I genuinely... Or is that not a thing? I just feel like I've seen that before. Weren't one of the Half-Lives released on PlayStation? No, maybe not. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't see it in the pile, so probably not. Bro, I look like a Garchomp? That's wild. I mean, our features might be similar, but I'm definitely not the same color as a Garchomp. But that doesn't mean we don't look different, or we don't look the same, so that's fair. Where can I find it? And what's the name of it, Hermes? Well, for one, they have a lot of overseers, which is like these glowing worm creatures, which they control, and because they're constantly watching you, it's like that NPC is a pervert, so I'm a good guy. Okay, okay. If it's in the name of justice of perversion, I guess we're gonna deal with it. Hey, we've been missing you too, Pokemon. Happy to see you here, dude. What's going on? How are things? I hope you're thriving. Still been battling, hanging out. I know I haven't been here much recently. And I fault my computer for that, but, well, and myself for poor maintenance of said computer, but I think we're doing good now. Thank you guys for being so patient with me on my little hiatus there. But yeah, we'll definitely trade on Scarlet then Favorite. I got the orange box of Half-Life, like a portal. The orange box. Yeah, I'm not familiar, bro. I'm straight up not familiar. W Pokemon, hell yeah, dude. Pokemon, have you shiny hunted again? I know last time you had shiny hunted, shit, I forgot what it was. I forgot what the Pokemon was now, but I know you got it. Do you have plans for a new one soon? But also, I play as a slug cat, which is a rodent-like creature, which eats, sleeps, and survives, and the NPC is life force. Look very tasty, and am I... Oh, bro. What if that NPC has a parasite? Do you also have the ability to flush out parasites? Because that would be fucking bad, dude. You get real sick. But if you're fucking glowing... That's funny. Bro's just got a flashlight in his belly. Someone traded me a French shiny Chansey via surprise trade. This is my third shiny of the Chansey line. First randomly, then sandwich, then surprise trade. Do you think it's authentic? Or, I guess a better question, do you care? If you don't care, then mint. That's good, but do we think it's authentic? That's cool, though. I've been online and battling, and how has that been going for you? Positive, I hope? Been drinking it on Twitch. Hey, fair enough, dude. Have you been cutting down the growers? I hope so, because holy shit, I cannot imagine that amount of sugar is good for you, my dude. I cannot imagine that is even slightly good for you. And how did those results go? Welcome on in, Wild Links. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for popping by. Really appreciate you being here. I bet you I have an idea of how they went. I got a pretty good idea, I believe. Sorry, I didn't eat much today, so munching some popcorn to feel a little bit better in the belly. The orange box has cheats in Portal where you can put the portal anywhere. And why does the other one not? Like, it's an authentic release of the game, and one just has the ability to use cheats and one doesn't? What are the other differences? Team Fortress 2 on the Xbox 360? What about it? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what that relates to. I'm sorry if I'm missing something. I'm a little slow today. I am exhausted, I gotta say that. I always downplay it, but I am. But with that being said, you've been hunting for Eevee? Cool, dude. And how have you been hunting for Eevee? Has that been runaways, eggs, or I guess random encounters, rather? Eggs, I don't know what other methods there even would be. Actually. Orange Box is the full game of Half-Life and Portal together. I'm stupid. I see. I get what you're saying. Bought it ages ago. It's authentic. Oh, and I've been winning and getting better at competitive teams in Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, dude, you were being a little hard on yourself initially when you were first losing. I mean, it happens. And, like, let people use legendaries, and it is what it is, right? 1,058,000 total Shiny Living Dex encounters, my friends. Let's continue on. Just over 1K into the phase, not too far. Unfortunately, I did not make it. I was lacking in some areas, mainly because I couldn't uphold service enough, apparently. But it's okay. The letter hurt at first, but I'm kind of happy I didn't get in. Well, that's good. You know, at the end of the day, the most important thing in life, I think, for personal development is being able to take the negatives and turn them into positives. And I've said that a lot, and if you've been here before, as I know you have been, you may have heard me harp on that earlier on in my life. You know, negative stuff happens all the time. And if you view it negatively, you're going to be fucking miserable. But if you can take that and flip it into a good happening, you know, look at the most beneficial sides of all of the situation. Life is a lot better. Life is a lot less stressful. It's more easy to deal with. So I guess I digress. I'm proud of you for being able to look at the bright side of that. And you know, I know you said, well, there's next year too. That is awesome. That is awesome that you can look at that and say, you know what? It's okay. I'll be here next year. And now I know what I can improve on. I think you're taking probably the most mature stance you could. So just keep that up. That's a very emotionally intelligent way to view it. BOB, I show up at my tribe. Okay. Imagining that currently. Sorry, I just gotta run away and keep going. Oh my god, why are you glowing me? I saw glowing food and killed the... Wait, the NPC's a waiter? Bro is at work and you murdered him? That's not good, dude. Never got the cosmetic update? Really? Why wouldn't that be the case? Lack of care, I guess. Hey, hello Pena 19. It's been a while. Welcome on in. Thanks for being here. The target is, well, I guess I probably shouldn't say it due to I always forget the word. It starts with an S. When you don't want to like jinx something. Superstition. It is the male version. Yeah. Couples has said it down there. Yeah, welcome on in, dude. And why are you shocked I remember you? I have a pretty shite memory, but it's good in some regards. No, I appreciate you being by. It's been a couple months, I believe, but I believe you had a different profile picture last time where you were here too, didn't you? Bro, if I had a pen, I would take a blinker, but the crazy thing is I can't even really go get a pen. Well, I could, but I'm not going to because my last day of smoking is going to be Saturday. Until I get back from Mexico, because we're quitting for 2 weeks before we go. It's gonna be wild. I haven't quit for that long in a long time, but that is the plan. If I had one, I would though. 100%, it is a learning experience. Besides, I'm only a freshman in high school. I was bound not to make it in. And that's okay. You got so much time. Let me look at that profile again. I actually have him crazy. You have so much time to get your stuff figured out. Like, you were applying to that early anyways, right? Okay, well, I'll admit, I didn't remember the profile picture, but that's okay. I wasn't made to be perfect. And I've never been perfect. But we're happy to see you here, Hallow. Happy to see you here. Let me keep catching up here. My apologies. I've been playing through Subnautica. It's terrifying as a person with the fear of the ocean. I mean, I can imagine so. Thassalosphobia, correct? Right? Thassalosphobia, I believe, is the term for that. Yeah, the ocean is very terrifying. I'm going to be in the Pacific Ocean when I'm in Mexico, and that's going to be wild. That's going to be kind of scary, but really fun at the same time. Isn't there Subnautica VR, too? I would absolutely love to play Subnautica VR. And I'm pretty sure it exists. And I have all the stuff to do it. I would like to eventually get the Downpour DLC so I can adopt a slug pup and teach them that eating glowing food and killing some random NPC called Moon. That's a different NPC, I'm assuming, given the fact that you don't have access to it now. I'm hunting on the same route right now, too. I want Nidoran male. I got phase 1 yesterday on Spearow. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Well, fist bump for the Route 3 twinning here. We got the same target, so hopefully that helps with some manifestation. I got hopes that you'll get what you're looking for today, and likewise myself. That's the goal, anyway. That is definitely the goal. How many phases do you think you'll do, and how many consoles do you got going on right now, Hallow? Yes. Okay. So I can play it in VR. Love to hear it. All right. Lots of time. Freshman year is the first year you can apply. So yes, it was early. You can still be accepted from sophomore to junior year, I'm pretty sure. And I didn't think I was ready either way. Well, I mean, it just gave you a baseline of understanding what you need to do from here on. And I don't know. I would just take this as a little bit of a test run and nothing else. Hey, definitely not Goose. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Yes. Well, I mean, kind of. Not really. If you mean 32 instances of an emulator, no. As set up here, I have no emulators, all real hardware. You can look behind me and you'll see 16 of 32 GameCubes chilling there. I got 16 more on the top shelves there, and they're all controlled by this Wavebird. So yeah, I have 32 authentic copies of, well, I have 16 Fire Reds and 16 Leaf Greens. If you have any questions about that, feel free to ask. I'm an open book and I love yapping about it. Furthermore, on the bottom right-hand corner of the stream, I've got a whole bunch of, actually, shit, I think I have them disabled. One sec. Let me go into my browser. I have a whole bunch of commands you can use, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're turned off. Give me one sec. Okay, there we go. Now they're all turned on, so you can use them. But yeah, welcome on in. Thanks for the question, definitely not Goose. I appreciate that. Bro's got me thinking about Goose Wayne saying that. Now, whereabouts were we here? It was better with a mod, though. I tried the VR. It was bad, and to make it good, you'll need to mod. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind modding it to do that. I know there's a few games that are like that. They made VR ports, and like I think Skyrim's one of them, and the VR port sucks without modding it, so I've heard. I've never tried it though. When I do a stream doing jump scare VR games, 100%, dude. I would definitely love to do Phasmophobia. Wouldn't be bad, but I do some more jump scare heavy ones that aren't just like creepy. I think that'd be a vibe. Recommendations in the Discord are always allowed also. Why are you in a motel right now, Tokemon? But hey, I appreciate you. You're number one. And I hope you're doing fantastic, thriving, my friend. P-Zinga, you're saying some wild shit, bro. You're saying some wild shit. I guess at least you'd be glowing, right? Nothing wrong with a good glow on. I'm hoping I don't go over 5 phases, but we'll see about that. I'm only using one Game Boy. I like to single hunt most of the time. It's more fun and relaxing for me personally. And you know what? I wholly respect that that's something you're able to do. Because from the start, I was never able to do it with any less than 2 consoles. I tried a little bit on one, literally a couple resets. Couldn't bear it, grabbed another one, and then the power of watching that number go up totally changed my outlook. and it genuinely became an addiction. Just doubling and doubling and doubling. Oh no. No. Oh, piece of popcorn got wedged between my teeth. That fucking sucks. Just Mr. Koala, hello! Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. How are you, my friend? How are you? Appreciate you popping on by. He was number 1. Wasn't that Smitty McSomething? The guy with the hat? And the 2 beer cans hanging off the side of it, I think. Yeah, hopefully you don't go over 5 phases, but you might. I mean, we're 65 phases in, and I only have 2 of them. But the odds are weird. Odds are weird. Hey, Ralph McCutts, welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic one. How are you, buddy? 1 million encounters is crazy. Yeah, we're at 1,058,000 right now. Koala, I'm sure your entire life just didn't get ruined. Sometimes big things seem 10 times larger in the moment. You gotta take some time to breathe on it and just exist. What's happening? If you feel like talking about it, feel free. If not, I'm happy to be here and just give you some good vibes also. Hey, Screamo, welcome on in. Thanks for being here, dude. Let me just catch up here again. How is your electric bill with them all running? I'm not sure because I rent a house and my bills, like my rent is a solid finite number. My monthly charges never change. I don't see those bills, so I don't know. No, you're all good. You're all good. It's fair to be honest with how you're doing, Koala. I appreciate the honesty rather than fake fluffing around. Heading in blind, I mean, it can be positive, but most of the time that's probably going to lead to negativity anyway. So that's probably best for you, Wild, I think, honestly. I'm surprised they didn't recognize the capability, though. I mean, I don't know. There's probably a multifaceted reason behind it. The encounters do not update automatically. I have a friend who's going to teach me how to make them update automatically with a program, but at the moment, I have them set to keybinds on my computer. I wish they did automatically, though. Get to Journey's End so you reunite with family and show them my glowing tummy. Well, hopefully that happens for you sooner than later, Pizinga. I'm really rooting for you. I think you got the guts to do it. It's all good. Happy to hear that, dude. Happy to hear that. Appreciate that. You look like a Nirvana enjoyer? You'd be correct, my friend. You would be correct. I have a Nirvana shirt. I do enjoy Nirvana, yeah. Come as you are, my friend. Come as you are. I am correct about what, White Fang? Oh, about Smitty. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. No, Tokemon, I responded to you. I asked what you're doing in a motel, and I said I hope you're doing fantastic. I wouldn't skip you. Not intentionally, anyway. Stream's lagging hard. Let me see if that's just me. Is it lagging for anybody else? It says we have an excellent connection, so I'm gonna say probably just YouTube being weird. It's not on my side, though. It has to do with a girl. I'm next to her in class. Yeah, this is young person struggles. Oh, God. When I was under 18, when I was like 14, 15, 16, I had the same kind of problems, man. And life always felt like it was ending. It was terrible. Relationships are tough when you're young. And figuring out that kind of stuff is a total pain. But what I will tell you is life will go on. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You're going to look at it in 3 years and you're going to think, wow, that wasn't that big of a deal. It was okay. I was dramatic because you're a teenager. Or, I mean, I don't know. Don't disclose your age because it's not my business. Especially if you're underage. But it's never as serious as it feels. And your emotions are valid. Like, you're allowed to feel overwhelmed with stuff. That's part of it, life and experience. But stuff will get better. 100%. It's okay if people talk about you. You gotta understand that people who are doing that, it's just not, I don't know, it's negative on their character. It's nothing about you. We could all talk shit about other people, but you know who it looks bad on? The people who are talking shit. Unfortunately, that's not something recognized a ton in children, but that's okay. That's okay. Be the mature one. Don't worry about it. Live life and be confident. If you live vicariously with confidence through yourself, you'll feel way better at the end of the day, dude. We were playing Minecraft, and then he stopped answering me. Oh! Really? Bro came and tuned into the stream, man. I don't know. Hopefully it wasn't because of me. Yeah, and having less on your plate is good. I imagine, given your academic standing, you keep yourself pretty busy in general, so... it's important. Yeah, Nirvana's awesome, dude. Happy to hear you enjoy it also, Screamoo. Favorite song? Let me hear it. Well, not you know what I mean. What is your favorite song from them? I did the Ralts hunt a few months back, started with 3 consoles after a while. It felt overwhelming for me and decided just to have 1 Sapphire and completed 9 phases with it and got the blue Ralts. That's lucky. That's lucky, because that's still under odds. Is it 5% or is it even less? Congrats on that, though. I love when phases come earlier than you'd expect, especially on less amounts of consoles. No, I don't know what Arcane is. What is Arcane? If that's how you say it. Stream's fine. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And what can you tell me about Rain World, Pizinga? What can I learn about this? What can I learn about this game? Mario, welcome on in. It's you. Happy to see you here. Hope you're having a great one. Thank you for popping in on this fucking gorgeous Thursday we've got going on. Thursday for me, anyways. How's it going, my friend? How is it going? She called me a freak, and my friends just said to ruin everything in the group chat. Bro, kids are so obnoxious and annoying, and that's not on you. That's on the nature of humans. And the reason I say that is because kids are gonna be like that. They're gonna blow everything out of proportion. They're gonna make everything as hard as they can on other people. They're gonna milk stuff. But you know what? As long as you show that you just don't care and you're indifferent, it'll stop sooner than you know. I know stuff seems crazy right now, but it will get better, I promise. Yes, that is true. Most of the time, if people are willing to talk about you like that, it's due to jealousy or some sort of personal unrest. It is pointless, and that's why it's okay. That's what you gotta think. You're totally right, it is pointless. And that's why it's fine. And you're gonna live life, and you're gonna move on, and things are gonna get better, and everyone's gonna forget about that bullshit. I promise. When you've lived a shorter life, your perspective is so much narrower than it will be every other year past as you grow up. What is the billing emoji? Which one is that? What is... I guess I could just check, but what does it entail? What was I doing? Yeah, those are... Actually, I don't know Heart-Shaped Box by name, but Smells Like Teen Spirit's amazing. I love that song. The show on Netflix, have you seen League of Legends? It's one of the most well-revived shows, and it got me emotional. I get emotional about shows and songs very, very easily, contrary to what you're saying. But no, I haven't. I'm completely unfamiliar. I'm not gonna lie. That'll be on the bucket list, though. So, unlike in most games in Rain World, you're not the main character, but a creature part of a larger ecosystem, and you're near the bottom of the food chain. So you can hunt, but others have a... Dude, that's interesting. Okay, I like that. I forget what the name of it is called, but there was a game growing up that my buddy's brother played that sounds kind of similar to that. And it always really interested me, so that'd be cool. That'd be something interesting to play. Me, Spirit. Hey, Spirit, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. What's going on? Hopefully that watermark turns out well and it gets looking exactly how you want it to. Stay vibing, stay safe, my friend. Everyone's racists. Nothing good has happened. My life feels joyless. Well, that'll happen from time to time. I'll tell you, as a person who's lived through a lot of depression and depressive episodes and a lot of negative things in my life, I have most definitely felt just joyless and unhappy and just downright depressed, and felt like there was nothing I wanted to wake up the next day for. But you know what? I got through it. I learned that the biggest part of it is controlling my emotions and learning that I can only control what happens in my life and I can't control other people. And thus, I can't look at what people are saying to me and take that for merit. Have you ever looked in a broken mirror and then fixed your hair according to what your hair looked like in that mirror? Probably not. And the reason is because that's a skewed view. That is not a real version of events. So like if you're not going to look in a broken mirror and fix how you look based on that, why are you going to look at somebody else's broken opinion and try to form your own ideologies, thoughts, and feelings around that? You just shouldn't. It's antiquated. It sucks that it's happening, but it literally doesn't matter. And when you just allow that to flush out, you can really enjoy life for what it is. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. I really do. I'm here for you, dude. I really am. You're totally right, Screamoo. But the thing is one thing we have to acknowledge is not giving a shit isn't necessarily easy either, you know? Sometimes that's one of the toughest parts. But it's something you have to learn. I'll check it out later on, Cubbles. Hey, Buttery Spread, welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. What's going on? I wouldn't necessarily say because it's a weekday. Now, hear me out, Buttery Spread. So, no worries, Mr. Koala. Hopefully we see you soon. I'm live Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 10:30 p.m. UTC. So if you want to tune in, feel free to subscribe, join the Discord, and we'll catch you around sometime, and we'll have another good talk once things are going better. I appreciate you. Keep a smile on that face. Keep on living. Now, I will be partaking later today. I hate to say it. However, come Saturday, I will be quitting for 2 weeks straight as we are preparing to go on our trip to Mexico. And I will not be partaking in any illicit substances weekday or weekend. And then from there, I will participate on vacation. And then I'll decide if I want to continue when I come home. I might not at all. I don't know. That'll be a bridge we cross when we get there. So I'm half doing good. I'm half doing good. Now, let me catch up here again. Hey, no worries. We'll catch you when we catch you. Take her easy, Hallow. Hope you're having a fantastic one. Good luck on the hunt. Hopefully you catch something soon. And how has the day been, Mario? Hopefully League goes well. And I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm pretty low energy today, and I don't know how long I'll be on, so my apologies for that. Hey, let's go, Ralph. Heck yeah. Got the shiny Clobopus. I've never even seen that. I don't even know what that is. But that's awesome. What are the other evolutions? Maybe I'll know them. What generation, maybe? Maybe that'll help. No, I like that. I like challenges. I'm not necessarily always great with them, P-Zinga, but I like a challenge. Yeah, a video game's not necessarily supposed to be easy. So I think that's a great idea. I've heard of Helldivers. I don't know much about it, but my ex-roommate used to play it a little bit. What can you tell me about it? Oh no, Buttery Spread's ignoring us now. He hates my response. So far, my comp team looks like this. Well, probably doesn't look like this, but I'm thirsty, so... Alright. Polytoad, Arcalodon, Amoongus, Hariyama, Porygon 2, Miraidon, bro! You're rocking legendaries on this comp team, too? Bro said if I can't beat him, I'm gonna join him. Fuck it. 3,000 current phase encounters, by the way. I know, Screamoo, I know. It's just not time for merch yet. I gotta have, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's time yet. We have all been there before. Depression's real, but it's possible to live a happy life in spite of it. You'll have those moments, but you need to find these that bring you joy and peace. 100%. It's about appreciating all things around you. Also, the littlest things. The sunrise in the morning, the way the wind whistles through the trees, the birds, the smell driving on your way to work early in the morning, I don't know. Everything. If you don't find joy in all things that you can, you'll be depressed. Or you'll just be depressed due to chemicals. Or you'll just be less happy than you could be. Try not to care is pretty difficult coming from someone who is a complete pushover. Yep. It's a good skill to have, but it comes to other people differently. And that's the thing. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to take a lot of time to find yourself and realize how that's something that you'll achieve. There's so many paths in life that can bring you there. It's just a matter of finding what works for you, right? You see, depression is like an ice cube. It's cold, hard, and painful at times. Eventually, it will melt away, and you'll feel free and happy once more. 100%, dude. Everyone here is spitting facts today. It is tough when you're in like a full-blown depressive episode, and somebody tells you that kind of stuff, though. So we got to take that with a grain of salt. 1,060,000 total phase encounter, or total living dex encounters, by the way. Hell yeah. Yeah. It may be in Gen 8, and I'd believe you, because I don't know any Gen 8 Pokemon. So damn, I gotta do my research. Billin, I think you should stop. I know it's easier said than done, but when you look back, you'll see how much you've improved. I'm definitely considering it. The thing is, there's not many negatives in my life that happen because of it, you know? And that's what makes it hard to justify quitting. It's like, I do everything... Wait. Okay, there we go. I just had to make sure that was timed up properly. I do everything I need to. I go to work. Granted, I don't get intoxicated ever in relation with work. But I go to work, I do my job, I come home, I get done what I need to for the most part. I pay my bills, I save my money. Sometimes it's just tough for me to justify stopping, because it's a point of enjoyment for me. And it really does help me manage my emotions sometimes. But you're right, I probably would be better off without it. And it's something I'll consider. It's tough because my partner smokes too, so hard when you're two peas in a pod to not follow what the other does also, because I know she won't stop. And that's true. I mean, for me, it's a relaxation thing. Like, I get my joy outside of that. That is quite a statement, John. Steve's Lava Chicken. Is it good? Is this a paid product placement? I'm a Canadian, so I've never heard of that before. But welcome on in. Thanks for being here, dude. Hope you're having a great one today. Brother, I'm not ignoring you. Simply trying to finish it. It's all good. It's all good. I was just poking fun at you. Really, a tax return this type of year? This time of year? Sorry, not type of year. Bro's putting in that hard work. No, I appreciate you, Buttery. I appreciate you. Just felt it'd be fun to poke some fun at you. Oh my fuck, it's a Minecraft movie reference. I gotta watch the movie so I know. I keep hearing stuff like this. And then my wife has to tell me that I'm repeating that kind of stuff. I played during the most famous battle at Mavalon Creek. No idea what that is. It was a bloodbath that lasted weeks of Helldivers dying to the bots holding the planet. So is this something that has live servers and it's like constantly changing depending on what players are doing in the game all the time? That's kind of what it sounds like. Galarian, Zigzagoon, and Nickit for my next Egg Month shiny. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with Nickit. Nickit, right? Yeah. But Galarian Zigzagoon is hype. I love the colors on it. I personally, I think that would be nice, but I also don't know what the ladder is, so maybe that would be a better choice. Do what your heart says to go with, my friend. Oh, why am I getting the yawns? I hate when that happens, dude. Oh my god. Oh, you need a regular Zigzagoon also. Wouldn't hurt to get 50% of the Zigzagoons out of the way then. That's one way to look at it, right? Well, in some formats, I'm the one using... Or, sorry, the one I'm using. You're allowed 2 restricteds. Restricteds are, like, super buff. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's funny that they're labeled as restricted, and then they allow... they allow use, also. That's funny, dude. That's funny. They're restricted, but only partially. I guess it's not like not banned. Restricted doesn't necessarily mean fully not allowed. I would eat the M&M's Wild Links, yeah, and it's okay. I mean, you would expect somebody that streams this level of shiny hunting probably knows more Pokemon, but I'm weird, dude. Dude, chicken dumplings sounds so good right now. I would really love to go and get some Chinese food after stream today, but I won't have time, even if I got off early, so tomorrow after work, I'm gonna come home, shower, and treat Jen and I to some, some Chinese buffet. But yeah, I apologize, guys. Today's stream is only gonna be like a couple of hours. But now that I got stuff up and working again, it'll be longer for streams to come. I will admit, I've been dabbling in the green on select weekends, probably about once a month now. It's nice not to be dependent, but also keep it moderate. Yeah, that's where I'd like to be, but I just worry because, like, usually when I smoke, my tinnitus acts up. And I feel like it might get worse once I quit and then do it some of the time, and then I might not be able to smoke at all then. But balance is key, and getting rid of dependence is very important. Hey, Electro, welcome on in. Thanks for popping by. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. What is going on? How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's a good way to do it, Buttery. I'm proud of you for that. Keeping it moderate is very, very importante. Yeah, I think you should draw right now if you're feeling creative, Wild Links. Anything particular you're thinking of, or just anything? Anything at all? It's exactly that. We determined the war effort, but sadly we're struggling right now. So, how long has this been going on? How, like, this struggle of which you describe? This sounds almost like a real-life event. You know what I mean? Like real-time... I don't know how to say it. Hopefully that makes sense, though. Heading out, favorite. Best of luck. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. And hopefully we catch you later. If we don't, that's okay. Take it easy and stay safe. Oh, my goodness. I'm so fucking tired. Why? I shouldn't be. I guess we'll do the typical. For y'all wondering what is in this bottle, this Belknap. That's not what I meant to do. This is peppermint oil. And I put it on my mustache when I'm getting tired, because the smell keeps me awake. It helps. For at least a few minutes. Hey, Screamo, happy to see you here. Happy to see you here. Can we focus, please? Ayoy! Come on. Ah, we've gotten it. It's all good. It's all good. It happens. It's always good to take a break when you need to, Billin. Never say sorry for running stream early to take care of yourself. We love you and support you. And I get to see that beautiful, majestic beard of yours. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. I really got to trim it down. Maybe I'll do that today after I get off stream. Because you can see it's getting too big. And my neckline is crazy. It doesn't catch on camera as well as you would think. But yeah, neckline is on not so good mode. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling playing Minecraft right now, but it's just not that time. It's just not that time. Unless you guys really want me to, then I could. We could always do a little, you know, hour and a half of this, hour and a half of that. I don't know. That'd be a nice vibe. I'd be able to relax more, but that's the only way I think I could stream a little longer. Anyway, I'm just spitballing ideas. I could always do a combo, but I could always leave it how we are now too. Just doing what we're doing. I really appreciate that, Mario. I've learned recently that sometimes it's just more important to do that, because otherwise I can't give off positive energy on stream. Even today I'm kind of struggling a little bit. I don't know. Just gotta make sure we get a positive balance. Hey, Mr. Who, Ginger Gang, welcome in. Thanks for being here, brother. How you doing? Hope you're having a great one today. I don't know anything about superheroes at all. I hate to say that, so I'm unfamiliar. But I think that would be a great idea to draw if that's what you want to do. If that's your fixation of the moment, I think that's a fantastic idea. Cubbles, you realize I trim my beard like once a week, right? You guys can't tell because you don't see it, but I trim my beard like once a week. It needs that. If it doesn't get trimmed once a week, it gets way too out of hand. It's a pain in the ass, dude. February 8th, 2024? God damn! Oh, wow, that is impressive. 4,000 current phase encounters, by the way. I can't believe that's the case, dude. And it's still going on. Is there a way to ever make it end? These are questions we all have. Where else are we here? Billencraft. Happy to see you're back, Wild Links. I did. Did you hear what I responded? Entertain us. So it seems a lot of you guys want to see Minecraft. Is this a fact? Is this not a fact? No, that chin is almost a... I don't know, dude. I don't even know what my chin looks like. I don't even know what my chin looks like. But I appreciate that. Chuck Norris had a pretty famous beard, though. Still does. No, I play on Java, but I'm sure there would maybe be a way to convert it between the two. I don't know. But that's not something we can do at the time, unfortunately. Not right now. That beard looking spicy. Thank you, Cubbles. I appreciate it. What else did you say about that? Hot beard, I know, right? Bro, I swear to God, my beard is never fixated on as much as when I'm online. And I love it because it's like my favorite thing about myself. So it's a real confidence booster, but I always find that hilarious. Thank you guys so much for the positive energy. It means a lot. You guys are amazing. You can tell none of the kids have facial hair. Yeah, well, you know, when I was younger, I also, like, when I grew, like, my little chin strap beard when I was underage and it wasn't full, I always thought, like, oh, I would never shave either, and I'd let it grow down to my chest and all this sort of stuff. Fun fact, I let it grow to my chest once. It looked bad. Never again. I'm not going to do that. But so I get it. If you don't have the issue, it's not something that you would ever consider, but like, you gotta think it when it gets to a point of full terminal growth like this, what you see here, this is like 4 days. Imagine every 4 fucking days your beard grew like I don't know, quarter of an inch, maybe a little. It's not that fast. It's, I don't know. It's also like logarithmic how it grows. It kind of gets slower as it gets longer. But yeah, until you deal with that, you don't realize just how fucking annoying it is having to clean it up constantly, and then how the beard bulks itself up over the course of a week and you gotta trim it down. It's not fun. Okay, glad you heard, Wildlinks. Bill and only. Are we talking only cubes? Is that what we're saying? Victorious Vulpix, welcome in. Thanks for popping by. How are you, my friend? Thanks for being here. Thank you for popping in. Yes, of course. That was just for you. And only for you. What was the phase? What did you get? And 9.4 with no shine. That means it's coming soon. That means it's coming soon. I'm wildly surprised that you're already back at 9.4 after finishing that other phase in just a few days. That's impressive. You must have been really grinding hard there. Thanks, Hermes. I appreciate that. It definitely needs some work right now. And, yeah, I don't know. Like, everything's just too long. My mustache is too long because my top lip doesn't exist at the moment. Like, if I... Can I even... See how much is covered that shouldn't be? Like, I can't even... There's a lot that needs to be fixed there, and all this stuff's way too long, and then the line, and I'm sure the line crept down too. Ah, it's a pain in the ass. Oh, okay, it was last Monday. That makes more sense. And what was it? What was the phase? Was it Spearow? Nice! Bro's beard is like the setting sun, but hairy. Oh, you're so sweet. I guess it's a similar color to a setting sun. I really have found ways to love it, but at the same time, it gets a little annoying for me sometimes when I go in the sun and I know my face like glows because of how the hair looks. I don't know, it catches a lot more attention than I would like it to. I mean, that's my hair everywhere, to be fair. But, yeah, no, I gotta love it. I was born a ginger. I gotta rock it. I don't have a choice. I'm sorry, I'm not sure I get the choke screamo. I've listened to it. Or I've read it. But I'm very clueless when it comes to these things. Shirtless streams for the only cubes? Maybe eventually. I don't know what kind of crowd will garner if I do the shirtless stream, though. Oh, never mind. There's another one. Sorry. Did I make a triple rhyme? My bad. Oh! Never mind. That's a good joke. God damn it. But... No, I know. Trust me. I'm very well aware of what happened to Kurt Cobain. Most people are. God damn. It said 7.4 million Helldivers have died so far, but there could very well be more. Why does it not track it? Why would there be more? I would assume that it's tracked, or is it just not tracked daily? So it goes up regularly, and then there's not updates shown for it. It was Spearow? That pesky bastard. At least it wasn't Pidgey. Pidgey is worse, in my opinion. Would you have rather than it been Pidgey or Spearow? I can save food or crumbs in it. That is true. I often unintentionally do so. Especially with I have yogurt, Greek yogurt that I put like this nut seed and raisin and oat mixture into. And every time I eat it, it ends up in my mustache, and it's a fucking pain. It doesn't matter how careful I am when I'm eating. It still happens. Every single time. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. Red Rocket! There's a Red Rocket I know, and I'm not sure if it's the same Red Rocket you're talking about, but if so, that's not good. That's not good. Without the beard, you'd look like Patters. Now I gotta see who that is, because I'm interested to see if that would be accurate. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Dabelneck. You know what? I was gonna say probably not. Fuck, you're probably right. He's got the same squinty eyes, too. Damn, you're probably right, dude. Alright. That's hilarious. Fuck. Eventually, maybe one day I'll shave it. But that's gonna be real hard to convince me to do, dude. Hey, Ratco Lab, welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Appreciate you being here. Yes, I do catch shinies. I shiny hunt Pokemon on 32 Nintendo GameCube consoles simultaneously, using this Wavebird controller and 32 authentic games. Welcome on in, my friend. Happy to see you here, Sal. I have an art class and I'm making a, what are they called? Paper mache, I think. Yes, they are. Making a kitty cat and painting it for my mom for Mother's Day. Awesome idea. That's gonna be so fun. I hope it turns out fantastic. I know she'll love it, of course. It could look terrible and she would still love it. So that's gonna be awesome. Hey, love to see the positivity, Sal. Hell yeah. Not yogurt. Well, you know, actually, it's funny you say not yogurt in quotes, because it's Greek yogurt, but it's lactose-free, so it's not really as much yogurt as one might expect. Pidgey to balance the averages, that's fair. So you've gotten way more Spearows then? Hermie is saying he was way off. 222.8 million Helldivers and 7.4 billion enemies. Oh my god. Wow. So that's a pretty popular game then. There's a ton of people playing at once. I can only imagine with those insane numbers. Only shinies, only flange. Oh, that's a good one. Only flange? Because I'm billing flange. Only flange. Ooh, let's go. That's a nice one. What do you guys think of that? I think that's a great idea, streaming Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. I don't know what it's about, but I think you'd have fun doing it, and people would enjoy you having fun with it at the least. Like a ginger Tom Cruise? I gotta double check what Tom Cruise looks like now, because I feel like that's inaccurate. Damn, the eyes are kind of similar again, too, actually. He's 62. He was born in 62, and he's 62. That's interesting. I love seeing the ideas you guys have for doppelgangers. It's interesting to see my face through a different light in a way, you know? Hey, I appreciate that, Ratco. Thanks for keeping us in the background. Hopefully that steak turns out well, or medium rare, rather. How do you cook your steak? Are you a blue type of guy? Are you cooking it blue? Still mooing, partially? 14 Spearow to 8 Pidgey. Really? Dude, I've gotten way more Pidgeys than Spearow. That's crazy. I'm surprised that you've essentially doubled Spearow over Pidgey. Yeah, I don't blame you for being annoyed. Well, I mean, I know how it is. You know that. It is my first time doing paper mache. Okay, okay, okay. No clue how that's going to turn out, especially because when I started, the art teacher was absent. But we learn as we go. That's exactly it. We learn as we go. And might turn out bad the first time, but that's okay. It's the fruit of your labors. And it's also a physical representation of your learning and your growth through learning, especially when compared to the second one. So I think that you should go in and feel good about, no matter how it turns out. I feel like you should feel great about the creation that you make, you know, the creation you create, for lack of better terms. On one hand, I think you shouldn't cut your beard. On the other, you should let it grow out and then cut and donate to
Yeah.
Had to do it. Thank you very much for subscribing, Ratco. I appreciate that. Welcome to the family. If you're curious, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. UTC. That is Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, 10:30 p.m. UTC. Shiny hunts on the weekdays, other stuff on the weekends. Appreciate you. I don't think you can donate beard hair for cancer. The reason I say that is because it's not the same consistency. It's not the same texture. It grows way more slowly also. But it's very wiry. You feel a regular hair and you feel a beard hair. A beard hair feels like wires. And the hair feels like very soft. Carpet match the drapes. Well, I can tell you for free, I have brown chest hair, and I'll leave you with that information. I'll also tell you that although you can't tell, if I shave, about a third of my hairs are pure black in the beard. I know it doesn't look like it. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's the truth. Yeah, so I don't think I could donate. I just don't think that would work out that way. We've lost so many men and women, but we have to fight in memoriam, right? Avenge them, Hermes, avenge them. My favorite Gen 1 Pokemon, I actually have the 151 on my wall right here. Let me look. Oh, that's tough. One sec. Ooh, that's tough, man. Probably... Fuck. Cloyster? Yeah, maybe Cloyster. Oh, Seadra. Ooh, yeah. Cloyster, Seadra, Pinsir. There's so many good ones. It's hard to choose. Same with like Mew is awesome. Ditto's awesome. I don't know. That's a list of a bunch of mine. Hard to determine, not gonna lie. Well, I know what Tom Cruise looks like roughly, but like to judge my features back to back, like with him, I had to look at a picture at the same time. I think Vulpix is hunting right now. I believe so. Vulpix is almost always hunting here. Medium rare to rare. It's been in the fridge with salt and pepper overnight. Ooh, nice. That salt sitting on there overnight should bode really nicely with the meat proteins. Usually, I think it's like it helps soften it a little bit, so it'll be more tender. If I recall correctly, that'll turn out real nice. You're probably running a pretty quick sear on that though for rare, hey? Hopefully you get Pikachu soon, Couples. You're still hunting that actively right now? That is what you're hunting, I'm imagining? As you should be, Wild Lynx. Hell yeah. You should be excited. It's gonna be fun. Why'd you dye your hair orange? I hope you're joking. Yeah, I can't say I would ever choose to have orange hair. I don't mind it now, but I wouldn't have ever chosen it. Look at that. Mouth just disappears. Isn't that wild? All I gotta do is just purse my lips. And I suddenly don't have a mouth. That's weird. I definitely am gonna take down my beard a bunch after stream though. Gotta. Okay, so blonde. No. Like I said, my chest and stomach hair. You can even see my lower beard is brown too. But yeah, all my chest and stomach hair is essentially black. For whatever reason, I don't know. I'm weird, dude. I know because of the beard and... Wait, what? I know because of the beard that you think I'm naturally hairy, but I'm not all shaved. Is that an old quote of mine? Oh, yeah, that is. I remember saying that a couple weeks ago, I think. Yeah, I'm not naturally hairy at all. My beard is. That's about it. I have like no chest hair. I have literally no back or shoulder hair. My arm hair was sparse until the last year or two. I don't know why that picked up. The human body is weird, dude. Billin is the drummer from the Rare Occasions. Do you mean 4 Rare Occasions, or is the Rare Occasions like a band, a group? Not familiar. It breaks down the proteins in it. Yeah, it's a thick piece of porterhouse, so it'll be about 3 minutes on each side, then butter basted. And is that going to be butter basted on heat, or is that just going to be melted butter basted, taken off of the pan? Yeah, that'll be delicious. That's got to be pretty thick for 3 minutes per side then. If you're going rare, that's got to be like probably an inch to inch and a half thick. Let me know if I'm right. I'm just guessing. Hey, Els Bells, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. It's great popping in, having you pop in once again, rather. And I hope everything's going fantastic. Hope you're vibing. I do remember you were in here for the Minecraft stream. I'm glad you slept. That's good. Sleep is important. Your body needs that. You feel well rested today? And it is a band. Okay, I was hoping so, because otherwise that was just poor grammar. It's unfortunately a band I'm wholly unfamiliar with. I need a jam stream. I know. Is he gonna come out with the new channel here soon? I talked to him a little bit a few days ago, but he hasn't been getting back that quickly. So I gotta get that sustenance in here. Bro's talking about steak and it's making me hungry as fuck. Low-key wish I could have a pizza after this, but I gotta be financially responsible. I gotta do it. Whereabouts are we here? I keep getting a female Electabuzz. Shiny, you mean? Or like you keep getting a female Electabuzz just popping up? Because Electabuzz is the rarest thing on the route you're on, Cubbles. It doesn't get rarer than Electabuzz in the, the fuck's it called? The power plant. I'm almost certain, right? You have a song request for me to learn on the drums? Oh, yes, I do. Bulls on Parade. Bulls on Parade would be a great song to learn on the drums. How do you feel about that? Happy to see you're back, White Fang. What's going on, my friend? What is new? Thanks for popping in. Melted butter basted in the pan with some rosemary. Yeah, that's right, almost 2 inches. How does the rosemary affect the flavor? I haven't used rosemary on my steaks before. What kind of flavor would you say it adds? I'm just not familiar. I haven't used rosemary much to cook. And yeah, you know, after I said inch to inch and a half, I thought that maybe that was a little thin, because an inch is really only like that. So yeah, like almost 2 inches thick. That sounds about right. And you're gonna be doing that on a medium, maybe slightly above medium heat, or no, if you're searing, you're gonna be higher. You'll be medium high. right? I would imagine. If not, I don't know. My 15 years of cooking is down the drain. Actually, I've been cooking for longer than that. 17 years, I guess. What kind of music do the Rare Occasions make? Never heard it. Well, I might have heard it before, but not anything I recognized. Oh my god, I want a moose steak. That sounds so good. I mistakenly did not make one today. Yeah, no, I would love that, but I'm not a hunter. I can't hunt. I can't kill something. It's just not in me anymore. But I had moose in a stew once, and it was great. I really liked it. Actually, I have a music playlist I made a little while back of my favorite songs on Discord. I wonder if I can find it all. Hopefully so. If not, I mean, no, it's tough to remember all your favorite songs. They inevitably slip under the rug, and eventually you just kind of... You remember it like 2 years later, and you're like, oh shit, how did I not? I love it. I love it. Oh, so you just mean random Electabuzzes on the encounters? Well, hopefully that's the next one you get. I know you want Pikachu, but a 5% Electabuzz would be wild. That'd be a great catch. That's where it's at, dude. Brother's a butcher. Yeah, I wish I got cheap meats. I don't really ever get steak usually. My wife usually craves ground beef a lot, but we got steaks recently and did them up. I think she enjoyed it, but we overcooked them. Ah, yoy! I'm dropping my popcorn. Give me 1 sec here. That's good. Yeah, dude. That'll definitely be a fun one to learn, I would imagine. Now, with that being said, have you ever listened to any Rage Against the Machine? Are you familiar with them? Because if not, I feel like a lot of their songs would be great on the drums. Same with a lot of Paramore songs, too. A lot of older Paramore would be amazing. Well, Paramore in general. Anything would be amazing on the drums. Drums are just a wonderful instrument. One of my favorite, if not my favorite. Teenage Dirtbag, that's a good one too. But I feel like that would be a lot. I feel like you can't really... I don't know. I don't know how to play the drums. So... I feel like that would be less, like, go hard at it. And it'd be a little more chill as a drummer. But I genuinely, I don't know how that works. Maybe yes, maybe no. You look just like their drummer. Okay, what's the name again? I'm gonna look at this. The Rare Occasions. Let's see. Luke Imbush? Is that who we're talking about? Yeah, you're right. We have a very similar nose profile. And our eyes sit in a very similar spot, too. Granted, he doesn't have a beard. But, I'll give you the fact that he's good looking. And I'm happy with that comparison. That is an attractive man. That's the one with the dark brown hair, though? Because there's two other ones with red hair, which is very interesting. Or redder-ish hair. I'll take it either way. I'll take it. I will take it. Have I missed anything here? No. Let's continue on. One of them looks like you. I love and respect all animals, but we do need a hunt to survive. I know, that's the tough part. I just prefer to keep myself separated from it. Because I just can't personally do it myself. I'd feel really bad about causing that suffering. I killed fish and stuff as a kid, and I don't know. I've just changed. If I had to, I would. But It's one of those things. I just prefer the ignorance of not being the one to do it, you know. It's, I don't know, it's kind of a weird opinion, I know, especially as somebody who enjoys meat quite a bit, but it's just the way she goes, buddy. It just gives it an earthy, woody taste. I start off high, sear, turn it down to medium after a bit, and then turn it back up for the last 30 seconds before flipping to get a good sear on both sides. That sounds like probably the best way to do it. Because then you don't overcook it, but you make sure you get heat to the inside, and you still have a nice, solid sear. Do you use cast, stainless? Then add the butter and rosemary and spin it over the top. And do you do that after you take it off the pan, or you turn off the heat, take it away from heat, and or I guess are you barbecuing? You could be barbecuing too. I didn't say that. But then do you take it off the heat and spoon it over, or do you do it while it's still on the heat? Because you don't want to burn the butter. And if you were just searing, I imagine the butter would burn quite quick on the pan. If not, it would just drip down in a barbecue if that's what you're using. 6,000 current phase encounters, my friends. Still no shiny yet, but we got a couple thousand until odds, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. What about War Pig? I don't know what War Pig is. Or Master of Puppets. Are these band names? I think. I searched the group's photo. They're all white guys that look pretty similar. As white guys do. I also don't have the third-person perspective of what I look like. Not as finitely as you do for me. So it's going to be tough for me to judge who actually looks more like me. Hey, Mike, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. Hope you're having a fantastic one. Appreciate you popping by. Happy to see you here, Kingler. What's going on? Hope you're having a great day. Good to have you here. Stream 45. Let's go. Today's been good. I'm very tired. Life's been lifing recently. I've had some interesting happenings, but overall, stuff's good. I'm healthy, and thus I am happy. Hopefully, the same goes for you. Because otherwise, that would just be sad. Otherwise, that would just be sad. Sup, Mike? Yeah, I just want to do a quick check and make sure the network is still thriving how it should. Make sure everything's working properly. Yeah. Excellent connection. Awesome. Let's go. Yeah, whereabouts were we? Happy to hear you're good. Happy to hear you're good, Mike. Oh, those are song names. My apologies. Don't mind my ignorance. Also, don't mind me munching my popcorn, which I'm about to do. W popcorn. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go to Minecraft. Here's the thing. If I go to Minecraft, I'll only be on there for like an hour to an hour and a half. At maximum. Is that something that we should do? Or should we just continue this for another... I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if I'd play that long, honestly. I'd probably only play for like... yeah, maybe an hour, and then I'd have to set it up and go downstairs or go upstairs and get stoned, because that's what I would do. I don't know. What a bad justification, hey? I'm doing it on the barbecue, and you do it while on heat so the flavor penetrates the steak. Oh, I got you, I got you. Okay, okay. It really does. Life tends to life, doesn't it? It does. And, you know, if I didn't take some time to appreciate the beauties of it every once in a while, I'd probably be a pretty soured fucking Sally, honestly. So I try to do my best. Oh, and you turn that into a gravy, too. Do you add anything? Surely you add something to it in that case, though. You couldn't just turn it into a gravy on its own. Right? About a minute before you take the steak off is when I butter baste. That makes sense. So just while you're getting your final little bit of searing in, allowing the heat to go through, expand the meat, and kind of fall through to the innards. God, butter is such a good addition to meat. Or vegetables, too. If you're cooking vegetables, adding in butter right at the end. Oh! Shit. So good. Extra butter is always better. This is actually popcorn out of a bag. It's Boom Chicka Pop, if you know what that is. I get it for cheap at Bianca and Moore's. It's usually $5 a bag. You get it for $1 there. So, yeah, it's just sea salted popcorn. Not much butter. When I make it myself, I make it with coconut oil and a lot of ghee, which is basically just clarified butter. Happy to hear you're back, Cubbles. I might have tried barbecue popcorn. It's hard to say. I can't remember that far back in my life, but I might have. I can't think of where, though. It might have been a one-off, just like one piece or so. Where would you get it, Hermes? Alright, we got Screamoo coming in with a wild question here, which I say that, but I haven't actually read it yet. No, a different kind of ghee. This is like Ghee, Mike. I want to know your opinion. My teacher made a question about conates. Okay. Words, sound-alikes in different languages, and I marked that music is... Let me see. Gansao. Translating to song. Well, it just doesn't sound like song, right? And it's supposed to sound similar in a different language. So I would say, like, technically your token example for that would be like no, right? Because no and no, English to Spanish. Or like I'm gonna use a bad one, but say no, I guess this is more direct. Like in I shouldn't use this as a reference, but if you spoke both Spanish and Tagalog, you like say the word puta, they're transferable directly, right? Or like I would assume that is more so what they mean, but I'm also not a teacher, so I don't know if I would give myself too much merit on that. Always down for Tree Punch games. Give in to your thoughts. I would like... Oh, what the fuck? Dude, one of the sets of consoles has half of the screens as a Nitto. That is freaking wild. For the percentage that they are, that is very wild. Just water and corn flour? Yeah, I guess you really just need a little bit of a thickening agent. All the flavors and the juices and the stuff already. Fuck, that sounds good. I don't even know what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight, but you got me thinking about it way too much now. I get it at a steakhouse. Barbecue popcorn? What? You get barbecue popcorn at a steakhouse. Is this just not barbecue flavored popcorn? Why would they have that at a steakhouse? Is this different? It's like popcorned meat? I don't know. That sounds very interesting. Yeah, good luck. Set up for stream. Gotta do what you gotta do. How much prep do you have to do to set up for stream, though? If it's tomorrow. Oh, done. Okay. Clearly not too much, then. I steam my vegetables, and then add the butter into the bottom pot after emptying the water. And add basil, salt, and pepper, melt the butter, let the basil activate for a minute, add the veggies back in and mix. That sounds amazing. I only have one qualm. And my qualm, however you want to say it, is that when you steam your veggies, don't you lose like all the nutrients out of the vegetables? As opposed to just like pan searing them and then basting in butter after? What are your thoughts on that? Screamoo for being here. I cannot help answer your question, but still wanted to acknowledge you in the chat. Oh, true. I like the cordial attitude you come in with, Mike. It's a vibe. It really is. It really is. Means the same thing in Portuguese. Portuguese. That's how you'd say it with the proper accent, right? Not Portuguese. Portuguese? Or is it just Portuguese? No rolled R. It's supposed to. The other words didn't sound alike, so I asked her and she said nope. Huh. Interesting. That's kind of confusing to me too, actually. I might look those up in the future and see if I can't figure out more about that and give you some better information relating to the topic of conates. I could actually ask my wife too, because she's a teacher. She might have the answer to that for me. Maybe, maybe not. Happy to see you're done that already, Cubbles. What did you have to set up, if you don't mind me asking? It's a free serving. They just pass it out to you randomly and let you eat up. That's funny. Giving you the carbs to fill up so you don't... Actually, I guess they wouldn't really benefit from that, unless they had an all-you-can-eat program, would they? Don't let them steam for too long. You still want them to have their color and crunch. Well, that's the thing. Wouldn't they maintain crunch no matter what if you steam them? Color-wise, though, no, that makes sense. How long do you steam them for? Dabelneck. I dropped it again. My floor is clean enough. We don't waste popcorn here. Yeah, I usually pan fry them, but honestly, my vegetables are generally frozen because I'm cheap and I have really bad preparation, just planning skills in general. But I've steamed them a couple times. It's kind of a workaround for me to do that though, because I don't have like a proper steamer. I just I have this metal strainer that perfectly sits over a pot I have, and I'll steam that way. It doesn't, I don't know, it works, but it's not how you're supposed to do it. So I usually just fry. Thank you, Bill, and I find the streams to be a good place, and I value that. And I value everything to do with that ideology, so thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's supposed to be a positive place here, somewhere you can hang out, vibe, enjoy yourself, and also be around like-minded people. So I think you do a great job contributing to that environment. Oof, kettle corn sounds delicious. That's just, the only difference with that is just like kettle-cooked popcorn, right? It sounds really good. I don't know what this is. Maybe it is kettle-cooked. I'll see. Enlarged to show texture. That's the lowest quality image I've ever seen. That's bullshit. And also, no shit. Can you imagine a popcorn the size of your eye? Dude, that'd be wild. That'd be the biggest corn I'd ever seen. What you gotta do, dude? I hardly got to eat today because of some stupid shit with, well... It took a long time to, go and get my phone screen repaired during my break, and then they couldn't do it. But I didn't really eat much on my break due to that. Like I said before, 25 years old is unk nowadays. That's wild. That's really wild. But bro, you gotta, if you're gonna hang out around here, you gotta change that username. That's just straight up disrespect, man. We can't be tolerating that. I know you said like your sister gave you the account and stuff, and I don't know if that's true or not. Frankly, I don't care, but you gotta get that username changed, dude. Or the profile picture, one of the two. That's just not respectful, man. There's history behind that, and that affects a lot of people. There's a lot of people to this day that just, I mean, I don't know. Nobody appreciates that, right? You're usually using frozen mixed vegetables too? Okay, cool. So we're in the same boat. Yeah, I like that stuff, man. Yeah, dude, change your name to CE. That would be a great idea, actually. Yeah, I know, that username's wild, dude. He came in earlier and I was like, whoa, I don't even know how the fuck I'm supposed to react to that. We swear around here, but that's a little different. Oh, dude. Dude, garlic powder and fresh vegetables, pretty much anything, like fries too. Garlic powder goes wild on pretty much anything, honestly. Garlic powder is great. Onion powder too. Salt, pepper, paprika. Oh, a few basic spices, and your cooking goes from loser to, I don't have a reference. I don't know, 0 to 10. Absolutely amazing change in flavor you can make. Yeah, we like eating on stream, dude. We do. Did he delete his own messages, or did one of you guys, like, did you ban him, couples? Did something happen? I don't know. I've been talking about steak. It's understandable. Bro, it's making me hungry. I don't have tortillas. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna make. Yesterday I had BLTs without the bacon, which was pretty damn good. Tomato, mayonnaise, lettuce, turkey, other shit that I don't remember. It was real good. Speaking of which, that steak's got to be done by now. Hey, Ratco? He is just a troll, yeah. But you know, a positive change I would love to see is the change of the name. You know, we've had some people come in here that were super hostile, and then you know, we just talked to them like a normal human, and they changed up, and they've been here for a long time. So, granted, anybody who's willing to act in that way, I'm not necessarily wanting to welcome into the community anyway, because it's pretty disrespectful. But I don't know. There's so many nuances to this shit. Yeah, I appreciate that though, Cubbles. Are you really going to beat the Elite Four on all 32 GameCubes simultaneously? I don't know if it'll be simultaneously. I have a very interesting idea that I'm going to propose when we get near that point in the series. But I'll beat all 32 Elite Fours for sure. I'm not sure yet if they'll be simultaneous, and that the reason for that will be revealed at a later date. Oh. Oh, I missed. There we go. Here we are. Down under. That's how I read it, right? Or I just Mike said that. Yeah, it would be a good name change. It would be a good name change, Screamo. Down under. Let me see something real quick. Oh, joined 8 hours ago. Yeah, it's just a troll, dude. 100%. Okay. Garlic salt is amazing, but I'm allergic to high amounts of onion powder and lean the hard way. Oh, learned the hard way through McDonald's. Don't worry, I was okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Really, onion powder. Are you allergic to onions, or is it just onion powder? If so, that's interesting, because onion powder should just be onions turned into powder, right? But that makes sense. That makes sense. Being in Australia, yeah, you're not going to want to cook that for at least another couple hours then, I imagine. What's the temp like over there right now? Is it really hot? 10:49 a.m. That's wild. Oh, that's a wild change. It's 6:51 p.m. here today. So for you, it's April 25th, correct? I would imagine, because yeah, here it's April 24th, and I'm almost certain Australia is ahead of us. In Canada here. So you're allergic to onion in general. God damn, that sucks. Like red onion, white onion, green onion? Does it go to green onion? Because that's like a different kind of thing. Or how does that work for you? Sorry, I'm curious now. Does it extend to different vegetables? It's the 25th. God damn. It's payday for you. Well, for me anyway, in your time. Once midnight strikes for me tonight, my money will hit my account, and it will be amazing. I'll blow it all in 5 minutes. No, I actually will be saving, like, all of it, because I have a vacation in 2.5 weeks. I just keep wanting to say that. Down under. Fucking down under, buddy. Okay. 8:50 p.m. there. Yeah, so you're only a couple hours past me. Late in the United States. What state do you live in again, Cubbles? What state? That would be a nice trip. I'm sure the wildlife would mess with me, man, but W nature. You're talking to Australia? I want to go to Australia, but my wife doesn't want to, so I think that might have to be a solo trip for me. Or with a friend. But I hope you're referencing Australia. I would love to go there so badly. Especially because, like, it's literally on the other side of the world, which is cool. So just white onion? So you can eat a red onion? Can you eat a yellow onion? Because that is a different thing, right? White and yellow onions? I'll be having it as brunch, so it'll be cooked soon. Oh, nice. Mike's always talking about wood, man. Mike's always talking about wood. I would love to get some steak, but you know, I could. If I get off stream relatively soon, I could go and get some steak. It would have to be very soon. I don't know. I might. That's not a bad idea. I'll talk to the wife and see if she wants steak. I wouldn't mind a pork chop as well. Or, on the alternative, a pork chop would be amazing. I fucking love pork chops. If you know how to cook a pork chop properly, they're the most decadent thing on the planet. They turn out so moist, so delicious, so like sweet and rich at the same time. Oh, dude. Brown sugar, with a whole, like make like a predominantly brown sugar rub with a bunch of different spices. Know how to cook that thing just properly, sear, and then bake for a little bit. Oh my god, you cut it and you can see the moisture the second you cut it. Amazing. Oh, yes, he does not believe a word of it. Hello, Lababo. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a great day. I've been pounding pork chops for like a month. Non-stop. Like, putting your dick in the pork chop, or eating them, or tenderizing them. It could be any of the three, really. We love the English language for that. But welcome on in. Hope you're having a great one. And dude, pork chops are fucking great. I would totally finish in a pork... I need to be stopped. I need to be stopped before I finish in a pork chop. I've had many cool encounters with a lot of different critters. And see, I like critters. I like critters. I don't like huntsman spiders. But, I like critters, generally speaking. Have you seen a huntsman? And if so, what's the biggest you've ever seen? That's true. I'm sure she could benefit from some steak. I'll ask her. Maybe she'll want it. Steak is kind of expensive, though. That is the one thing. That's a little unfortunate. Every word in British English language is referred to as King's English, but brunch must be Queen's English. Rip Lizzie. Rip Lizzie for sure, bro. I don't know anything about how that's determined, though. What's Old English? What is not? I don't know. I'm knowledgeless, my dude. Bro, did you really just... Bro just villain quoted me on that. I would totally finish in a pork. Dude, that is a legendary line. That is a legendary line. FNF? You mean FNAF? Or a different game? Hopefully it's going well for you, though. Thanks for being here. Yeah, if wood comes in your way, punch it to smithereens, bro. You gotta do what a man's gotta do. That's just facts. I assume you're talking about Mike Hermes? Huntsmans are chill. I've seen some as big as my hand. They hunt all the things you don't want around, and you can often pick them up and cartwheel sometimes when scared. They cartwheel when scared? Bro, are you telling me they do a fucking cartwheel? You're pulling my nuts, aren't you? Aren't you? That sounds sus. A big-ass thing like that doing a cartwheel? Why have I never seen a cartwheel on a huntsman before? Why have I never seen him practicing his acrobatics? I would love to, White Fang, but I'm not going to be on for long enough to take that break and then still be hanging out for a little while. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Dead ass? Bro, alright, up to you, Ratco, but if you want, there's a Discord we have for the server. You can use !Discord or !Socials to pull it up in the chat, also in the description and link in the bio. If you want to join in there, we've got some, like a whole bunch of text channels you can chat on there. If you want to send a link, if you feel inclined, of a huntsman doing a cartwheel, that'd be a vibe. But I gotta look that up, because that is wild. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? A lemon demon wanting to eat me alive? What the fuck is that? Never heard of that in my life. That's true. Chaz is a gooner. Friday Night Funkin'. Oh. Oh, someone's mentioned that to me before. Delete this, or what is ABN? What the fuck? Nah, dude. Keep it up there. People need to know. Oh, or ban. There we go. That's a different thing. It's a rhythm hell game? Dude, I didn't think rhythm and hell went together. Unless we're talking like South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. Because, I mean, the devil was pretty fruity. Bro was given, I think. Given the rhythm. MILF. Oh, top song is called MILF. Okay, okay, we like that. There's spiders that just tumbleweed away from predators. Why? With 8 legs, surely they can move much faster in other ways, right? That's fucked. No, I haven't. I haven't, Hermes. Haven't watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Maybe I should. I'll think about it here, White Fang. I'll think about it. Billy Bob Bo is out here busting. Just busting at the seams. What I did there, just at the sheer thought of frog friend companionship, and I'll stand by that. I'll die on that hill. If you've got a video of it, let's fucking see it, dude. Eagles were summoned. We're talking the band. Ain't Lemon Demon that Newgrounds music artist? I got no clue, dude. The only Lemon Demon I know is when you cut a lemon in half and it squirts in your fucking eye. That's demonic. Full odds, by the way. We just hit full odds, and now we're over. God damn. On the farm, ooh, that sounded weird. On the farm I lived on at night. Hey, happy to see you in the Discord, Ratco. Appreciate it. If you shine a light on the grass, it would have little blue dots everywhere. Each one was a spider. Yeah, my wife would fucking kill herself if she had to be in that situation. And that's why she won't go. Excuse me, that's why she won't go. It's like DDR? Okay. So, but how does hell tie into it, is my question. This is the one thing I struggle with. That was in Queensland? What was in Queensland? Oh, the farm, you mean. Queensland? I thought it was... Okay. What Lebibo said? Man, I love frogs? Maybe. Do we think that's king speech? King vernacular? Mihi, welcome on in. Thanks for being here, dude. Hope you're having a great one. How are ya? Busting at the seams. That used to be used as a term for laughing. As busting at the seams, you know? Busting a fat fucking nut. Low-key, want to buy an Elgato HD60 just because Chaz told me he wants it, but didn't get it yet. Bro, out here being the main fucking villain. You know what? I support that, though. I support that. I have a... Where is it? Yo. I have spare capture cards that I somehow have lost. Plural. Well, okay, wait. One of them... No. Those are both my multi-capture cards. Yeah, I don't even know. I have a 4K 60 that is just chilling somewhere. I don't know. But, okay, here. I found one. Boom! That is what you're looking for right there. HD60S. What the fuck is my 4K 60? That's like a $300 capture card. How did I lose that? What a fucking goober. And not a goofy one. Just a straight up goof. I'm actually gonna take a sec just to check my drawer and see if my 4K 60 is in there. Because, like, definitely shouldn't have lost that. Tab out, man. The fuck? Oh, fuck me. In my ass. Huh. That's probably not a good thing to lose. I'm sure I'll find it, but, like, when? Where? How will he know? How would they know? Yeah, I don't know. That's a shitty thing to lose. But at the end of the day, as long as nobody was stealing in my house, which I don't know how they would, I've got to have it somewhere here anyway. I know I had it set aside for something, but fuck if I know what it was. I really didn't. I thought I just had it set on top of my computer. One of them, anyway. No, I didn't. Cat reveal? Yo, not le bibo knowing the word cat in Spanish. That's how you... El gato. Es mi gato. You like it? Is it good for you, my man? Yeah, I don't know where that 4K 60 is. Shit. Shit kebabs. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, what was I missing here? Would be dumb, would be kind of funny. Hey, Jake West, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a great one. We're just vibing. Shiny hunting, dude. How about you? How about you? I don't know Rhythm Heaven, no. If you go to the colder parts, it isn't near as bad, more tropical down here. What kind of weather do you get, temperature-wise? And is it humid or dry? We need billing out of context? That should be some of the content I release in the future. Just shit I say. Oh! Oh, fuck. God, I got a kernel stuck under my tongue. It always makes me cough. Oh, fuck me. Oh! Oh, God. That ever happened to y'all? Oh, God. That's terrible. Dab on neck. 1 sec. I have one more place I want to look for that capture card. What the fuck? Really? Yeah, guys, I don't fucking know. I really don't. No, I got... Oh, I found it! No fucking way! Let's go! I found it! I found it! I fucking found it! It's all good. We all choke sometimes. This is what I was talking about. The Elgato 4K Pro. I think I called it something different. But this is the PCI capture card I was recommending to you, Billy Bob. You got an inlet, an outlet, goes straight to PCI. So these are good for PCI. And then these are really good for USB. But I have two other 4x1 PCI capture cards personally that I use. And those two together function as 8 separate capture cards. I do need a tummy rub. Are you offering? But yeah, I had lost that Elgato capture card, but I found it. I don't know if it's quite 60K. I think it's definitely less than that. But I mean, it's a lot for sure. I didn't realize that it translated over like that. The gato and gato. Tabarnak. That's kind of like what Screamo was talking about earlier with song or like words that sounded like in different languages. Galius. Which one's better? Do I go with the Galius or Galius? You let me know, Billy Bob. I'm basing my future on you. Cognates? I think so. Yes. Gato and gato. Cool, yes. He's made his decision. Ayo. He's done it. Yeah, that choke sucked. I had to go into the other room and physically pick the kernel off of my tongue. I don't know why it is. Does that happen to you guys? Gets stuck like on the side, back of your tongue, and it just causes you to hack uncontrollably. That shit should not make sense. We got Billin dying on the stream before Road 4. Before GTA 6. Nah, that was before the CMZ remaster, my friend. You're looking at the wrong lens. Bro, I wish my parents would be home with food soon. But I live alone. I'll give you a 20 and some Quebec alcohol. I want some Quebec alcohol. You know what? If you are genuinely looking for one though, Billy Bob, I could maybe sell you one of my cap cards. I could. I'd have to think about what I'd be willing to sell, but it's a possibility. I do want some Quebec alcohol though. The only thing is, shipping might end up being more expensive, which is bullshit. I gotta stop speaking with a fucking Quebecois accent. It's so fun, though. It's so fun. And I know it's butchered. I know bro's sitting here like he's not even French. But I love doing it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna work on it, though. Keep doing it. Bro, it's gotta sound so cringy, though, honestly. From a guy who actually has the accent naturally. Chaz, the legend. Welcome on in. What's going on, buddy? Appreciate you being here. They said they'll be back in soon, a couple days ago, so I'm holding out hope. What the fuck? Bro. I hope you're old enough to be on your own. Because if not, that's whack. I think my parents did that once, though. It took like 2 days to come home. They were probably on a bender in hindsight. That's what I would have been doing. You can relate to what, Wild Links? That doesn't sound like a positive relation. That's what we hope for, though. Hopefully work's going well, Chaz. By the way, you were right. Yeah, those memberships got refunded. The money just ended up coming straight back to me. So I'm sorry about that. That kind of sucks. Oh, dude, it happens. I know what you mean now. What do you mean? Oh, shit. CMZ, that's a great game. You ever play that? No, dude. I heard about it, though. Definitely gonna play the remaster, I think. I never played in 2011. 2011. I don't know. I couldn't make that sound right. Yeah, let me know what you find, and we'll go from there, dude. We'll go from there. It's not too bad. I think the main reason is because I used to work with Quebecois people, and 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day, that's all I heard. I low-key enjoy it, though. You have the accent naturally. Screamo, you don't speak French. I thought you spoke Portuguese, English, and... Oh, maybe it is French is the third one, because you are trilingual, right? Bro's a polyglot. I hope so, Mihi. Screamo got the Quebec accent. All the way across the world. Oh, you relate to the choking thing. Yeah, that's a shitty feeling. That's happened my whole life. Anytime like a kernel or something gets on the side of my tongue, like near the back, it's just hacking. It's not good. It's not good. One time my mom left from like December 27th to January 4th. And why? Why did she do that? That's fucked. You just had Le Bebo week vibing all the time. Dude, that accent keeps slipping through and I don't even naturally have it. I've got to stop, but I don't want to. I don't want. 2009. That was in 2009? Bro, weren't you like 4? Because I was 9. But aren't you like 5 years younger than me? Dude, no way. No way that's facts. Yeah, it's good. Thank you. There's always next time. I know what's wrong. I think I might not do shorts anymore. Still debating. Is it because of the double streaming? Is that what it is? Or what do you think? You know, old jazzle dazzle. You might have a southern accent. 4 years, bro, not 5. I'm big too. Okay, so you're 21 right now then. Because I'm 25. Unless you're just about to turn 21. Dude. That accent is going to be the death of me. It will be the end of me. French people speaking English don't sound like Quebec peeps speaking English. No, that's fair. I mean, it's still French, but it's not the same kind of French. Yeah, you get like French people speaking English, and it sounds, I think it's more that stereotypical du type, you know, croissant type shit. I don't know. No, you still sound like that. It's just probably sharper and quicker. Good for you, bro. I don't know the basics of French, and I learned it for years. I just never had the motivation. Croissant type shit. That was a good one. That was a good one. I feel like that's just a day in the life, you know? Croissant type shit. It's all croissant. Where the fuck was I? Yeah, bro. We got Le Bebo before GTA 6. You wouldn't believe it. You could not. I did not tell you. I drank her booze though, so her loss. Hello. Bro, you were like 5. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. God, yes. Don't take my popcorn. For me. I got a kernel on the side of my tongue and it made me almost throw up. You know, that didn't happen to you? If someone touches the back side of your tongue, it doesn't make you gag? Like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's, I mean...
It didn't like actually make me almost...
Gagging is
not literal.
No.
No, it wasn't like... It was like the incessant cough that you can't stop. I had to literally take a lap in the living room and dig it off the side of my tongue because it was like the shell that did this on my tongue. I keep slipping through. The fucking Le Bebo came in and I was just talking.
The shell.
Yeah,
It's on the side of my tongue.
the shell on the side of my tongue. I got the.
He's Celine Dion for the stream,
I
folks.
put the shell on my tongue and it went ouch.
Start singing "My Heart Will Go On" and we'll all appreciate it.
I don't even know how to sing, bro. But my heart, it will go on. I hope, anyway. Ah, you Lipobo found that funny. So you're rocking. Jan the comedian. Canadian comedian.
No, stop. Please, I can't do this.
You are both.
I don't want to listen to Quebecois accent for literally 2 minutes.
Quebec flange. Quebec flange. Is that how you'd say it? Flange de Quebec. Yeah, there we go.
Difference between the accent of France.
We were just talking about that.
Person?
Yes, it's very different.
It's like the accent.
Yes,
different?
yes, the accent is very different.
Weird. I thought it would just get
It's very different.
Stop.
You smell like liquor again. Have you been?
Mouthwash.
That's where that smell's coming from. Oh my god! Thank you. Forgot you bought that the other day. I remember I was telling you, I was like, you smell like an alcoholic. Straight up. The mouthwash kind of does cover it because it smells like booze. Ooh, that's a good cover up.
No, cops actually know that. So
Oh,
with mouthwash, they're far more suspicious.
No, I know.
Than you did.
I just mean in like for work or something. I would learn Chinese before I learned French. That's just me though. What? You said he's between the two. What? You don't want to learn Chinese? I don't know. I personally would learn Japanese before that, but do you have a southern accent though, Wild Links? Why do you think it's because of Florlonan couples? Croissant type shit. That should be your bio, Billy Bob.
I was watching like biggest disasters ever, and I wasn't like really paying attention.
Yeah.
This one came up where like, they were talking about the disaster, and it was in Quebec. And the guy goes, tabernacle.
You see, tabernacle. Did they even say that?
So then I actually paid attention to what was happening, because I was like, why did he say that?
That's basically like fuck the fuck.
Fuck the fuck. He was stressed. I mean, it was a big thing. Like, tabernacle. I was like, oh, okay.
I gotta ask Billy Bob, have you ever found yourself in that situation before? you ever just tabernacle? I could hear it though. I think it's literally just like fuck and fuck. Just in croissant. In oh, how do you say frog in French? Oh, grenouille.
What?
Is it grenouille? Grenouille.
Any in French, and I went to.
Yeah.
I took French for like 6 years.
I know, that's what I was saying to them, bros. Like I know the basics of French. I was like,
I didn't even. I had no idea.
hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, don't even.
It's not how you say it.
Grenouille. It's grenouille. Oh, grenouille. Fuck her. She's not. She shouldn't say it like that. Bill and French stream, bro. I'm literally half French, and you're never gonna get that.
Yeah.
You get accent French, and that's it. It's funny because I'm it's literally in my blood.
Your dad doesn't.
He was when he was.
Well, I know his first language was French.
Yeah, the first like 5 years of his life was only French. I don't speak French. Adieu. I said adieu. Sorry. You like that song, right?
Like it's debatable.
You don't mean that. You're lying to yourself.
I have songs.
Yeah.
Found a new Flyleaf song.
Oh, new Flyleaf.
And then found a Deftones.
Deftones. Okay. Hey, just me. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. How you doing today? I'm down to hear that. Do you want a steak for dinner? The fucking... Oh. I'm trying not to do it, and I keep accidentally doing it. I can hear it in my... Or dinner.
Okay,
But...
yeah, but what? Like, why?
Just someone on stream was talking about it, and I was like, shit, fair.
If I could figure a way to do it.
Or
Like,
if I do it properly.
sandwich, I could do
Steak and eggs? I would bust a nut. I would bust 2 nuts for a steak sandwich. At all? Bro, that's my requirement to last more than 30 seconds. Bro, you came in with that same racist ass username. Fucking change it or leave. Straight up. This is the 3rd time, my guy. Come on. The least you can do is at least delete the prejudice from your primary form of presentation on this internet. Please. I gotta read this shit y'all have said, by the way. I come back and Milan is trying to sound French. The fuck? What do you mean trying? I don't know what you're talking about. At least French doesn't have 1,000 characters you have to memorize. Yeah, I hate that kind of stuff. I hate that kind of stuff. I changed the profile picture. Did it not change yet? No! Still said some shit, bro. And you know that, too. You fucking know that. They literally change immediately. I've seen it happen on stream. Oh, that's not a cool username. No! No, it's not! It's actually kind of fucked. Yeah, bro. I don't know. Thanks, Couples. Thanks for moderating that. That's wild, though. Bro, I had to do the hard R. Like... Oh. The only hard R I want is dinner. I gotta stop. What did poor Wild do? That's... I don't know if... Holy fucking Christ, Billy. Hard R or you don't mean it. Yeah, I don't want dinner. I want dinner. That's fair. Anyone looks at me and says, I want dinner. You didn't mean it. Oh, I think Jan went silent mode. Facts. Why is he back again? I don't know. I don't know. Happy to see you here, second last. Welcome on in. Good day. This location looks familiar. Hope we can find your Rans soon. Me too, bro. Me too. We have 1 left. Just 1. One more. Now we're done. Among sus? Yeah, it's funny. The messages that came down right below after that were among beyond sus. Actually, that was gonna send a voice message narrating the shell incident as my most... Do it! Send a... Dude, I gotta hear it. I gotta hear in your accent how you would say that. Oh shit. Shell on my tongue. Yeah, Wild didn't do anything. Wild's just been vibing, dude. I know, Wild. You've been well behaved. You've been well behaved. People are trying to piss on your name. That's not okay. Billy Wild? Billy me or Billy Bob Bibbo? Hey, Peter. Hey, Shumanian, welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. How goes on, my friend? How goes on? What's up? So we are gonna get a steak. Yeah, I guess. I got a good paycheck coming tonight, so... Didn't work all that overtime to not... granted, I was gonna say to not have a steak, but the reason I'm working the overtime is so I can have a steak in another country. No. Oh, yeah, you never got to that point. You're talking about GPT and the Colorado shit?
Yeah.
Shit?
Well,
yeah.
what made me feel better is that even if for some reason we ended up missing our flight, they have to look us like
Because they caused us to miss our flight.
Yeah.
And that's...
If you miss your flight due to customs, security, immigration, and things like that, they book you a flight.
That would just still suck, because we're getting there at fucking noon on our first day.
It would either be an extremely late red eye or it would be an extremely situation. It would really suck.
That would all be
But
terrible.
no matter what. Okay, so that made me feel better because no matter what, like it's not gonna
Billy Bob said, "Say hi to background Jan." She waved.
Because then, like, yeah, either way, it's like not that big. It would still suck to get in like next day, but like.
If only it
you
was
don't have
Jazz. Hold up, I gotta make sure I'm not tripping. I'm capping. Okay, thank you. You're gonna make me trip there for a sec. No, it's great that we wouldn't have to pay for it. It's just I don't even want a possibility of that because,
Well, that's possibility because it's so short, but it being so short, I mean, you can only do what you can do. If it was-
you know, bro, fuck it. The luggage is staying in the hotel, and I'm catching the plane anyway, or in the airport, and I'm catching the plane anyway. Honestly, that'd be easier. You'd get there on time.
They won't send you
Yeah, they would. Why not?
because you left it.
Okay, fair. But if I
You
said,
need to sit there and wait for both. Just get this. That's your only option. We're not refunding you or giving you a new flight.
okay, well, how about we do this? We don't worry about that, and we just don't miss our flight.
I'm saying that's what made me feel better, but you can do nothing about them having a 2-hour security assessment. You can do absolutely nothing. I spent an
Yeah, but I
hour-
don't know. I don't think we have to go through customs again.
I'm explaining that to you on the way home, not on the way there. Because we're leaving from Canada. Because we're leaving from Mexico.
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck about on the way
That's
home.
what we're talking about.
You didn't specify that at the
Oh,
start of the
sorry.
conversation,
On
so
the
I don't
way
know how
there.
I was supposed to know that.
On the way there, you go through security, then you have to go through this one extra spot in the Calgary airport. You get checked for good. You don't have to go through immigration and customs.
Yeah, I know, because
On the way there.
we're flying out of a Canadian
It is
airport
still
that
a
has.
separate- It's not through security. I asked and made sure it is a separate place that you go to get through.
Which is what's going to make that so quick to get through.
So that's what I'm gonna do. When we go on the way home.
Well, we don't have an option.
Mexico doesn't have an option. So you have to go through customs.
Bill and Junior when? Never.
And recheck your bag. On the way to Mexico.
Jan is Bill and Junior.
So if we miss the flight, it would be the flight home to Calgary.
Oh, whatever.
That's
I
what it would
mean,
be. That's the only flight we can miss. We can't miss the flight from. It's Dallas.
don't fly, walk, bro. I would drown.
You can't miss the flight from Dallas to Toronto because our bag is gonna already be there. It's the same thing as we did in Toronto where we got off the gate and then we just got flights.
Yeah,
That's what we're doing in Dallas. In Denver, you need to go through customs immigration recheck.
we're not going to Dallas. I don't know what you're talking about. On the way, we're going to Denver, Colorado, and on the way back, we're going to Houston, Texas.
Okay, so on the way then
In Texas, we could miss the connecting flight. Yes. Which we might, and if we do, that's fine. I don't care. I just miss a day of work.
because it's a really late flight.
Well, we don't get home till midnight, even if everything goes swimmingly.
It would either be a really late flight at night because they put you on standby essentially. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm only worried about getting... What?
but it's
Yeah, I that is what it is. If I miss a day of work, whatever, a
on the way
few
there,
$100s down the
because
drain.
you're leaving from Canada Mexico.
I'm just glad that we can get there without
to
that
do it through
concern
customs.
in
Okay.
Canada.
And you go through your immigrations and your detention.
Yes, because there's actually an immigration slip you need to get when you land
Yeah.
in Mexico.
Same thing as you. Same thing. You do the same thing in the States because for some reason in the States they don't actually have a connecting thing. To them, it's the same thing as if you were staying there.
Yeah.
So you do the whole process as if you were going into America.
No, that's yeah. Well, because you are entering
Yeah.
America. You, I want to go through the line that gets my passport stamped though this time.
I don't know how to do that. You're gonna have to do the research before.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me what to do.
I just want my passport stamped with all the places I went, and I already didn't get it stamped in Jamaica. They do. They do it everywhere. You just have to go through the right line. Yeah, it's just a matter of if you do that digitized machine shit, you're not going to get a stamp. But if you go up to a person, they'll stamp your passport. It's not super slow. Everyone uses the machines. You don't know that. You're just speaking from assumption. You've never done that where you got the stamp, so you don't know what you're talking about. You've seen the lines going to the machines too. They're crazy. I'm just saying neither of us know. Yeah, there was like, that wasn't Jamaica, hon. That was, where there was a shit ton of machines was Toronto. And then Jamaica, there were machines, but not a lot. There was like triple the machines in Toronto. Yeah, I guess there was probably a dozen, for sure. Yeah, sorry, I'm, not trying to be distracted, guys. I love when my shit gets flooded. Yes, Florida living. All my exes live in Texas. Mine don't. I know that's a song. Yeah, I know. Bill is distracted. Yeah, a little bit. Sal, what are you doing retracting that message? Father Mucker. I don't know what the hell you're saying. Connor Knapp, welcome on in. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a great one. We don't know. I mean, I could be wrong too, Connor. I'm not necessarily speaking from a lot of experience. Also a bit of assumption. Habs are in the playoffs. How do you feel, Billin? Yoy. That's my verbatim reaction to that. No, that's kind of surprising. I don't know how long that's gonna last for though. How do you feel about that? Yo, Tim, welcome on in. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a great one. Thoughts on Europe? Love Europe. I want to visit. I want to travel around Europe extensively in the next 10 years of my life. Although, in general, I mean, I don't know. I just want to explore it a lot. It's expensive, which sucks, but, no, I heard the fucking accent again. But, you guys have really good healthcare, which is amazing, in most parts of Europe, as far as I'm aware. Food's great in most places. Weather's awesome in a lot of places in Europe. A lot of historical things. I love the lack of new bullshit copy-paste architecture there also. I know that doesn't go for everywhere in Europe, but generally. Bro gaslit himself into being Quebecois. You know, like I said, it's technically kind of in my blood. My father was born in Quebec and spoke French only for 5 years. But yeah, no, I can't claim that. I can't claim that. Yeah, Habs for life, man. Is it bullshit with your girl hour now? Well, I guess it has been, yeah, but I gotta get out of here right away soon so I can grab some dinner and some weed too. We only have a few more days of smoking weed and then we gotta quit for 2 weeks. Habs in 6? Ooh, you think it's gonna take all the way to game 6? That'd be hype though. That would be very hype. In fact, in just a couple of minutes here, I think I'm gonna dip out and... my fucking god. I heard it again. In just a couple of minutes here, I think I'm gonna dip out. Sell us some bill and weed? Well, you're from the States, and that would be international drug trafficking. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna dip out. Bro's gonna dip out. Are you just like saying words and then putting them to paper how they sounded when you heard them? Because if so, impeccable plan. Take a fat hit off the Oddish? I don't have a pen, otherwise I would. But trust me, I will be getting blasted before I go and, yeah, probably before I go get my steak. What do you mean surprising? It's the best team. Yeah, that's why they win every year, right? I don't know. I don't know much about hockey, I'm not gonna lie. Habs, Flabs, Cab, Lakers in 5. Whoa, Shumanian's on a whole other fucking wavelength here. Alright. I'll work with it. Old European architecture is W, but I see modern brutalism buildings. I bust. Brutalism? Never heard that. No, it's fair. I mean, a lot of them are really nice, but I love the character that individual buildings had back in the day when you didn't have these cookie cutter, floor plans and shit, you know. I mean, obviously that more leans itself to residential rather than commercial, but I mean, it still exists in both areas. They really don't. Bro. I'm trying to figure out what that is a response to. Hold up. I know it's about the Habs. I'm just trying to find the specific message. They really don't get into the playoffs? Because I would believe that. I don't know. Maybe they're good. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't know. Who are we rating out to? I'm going to check that in just a sec, actually. If you swing by Florida, I got you. Chaz, if I go to Florida, best believe you're gonna get a DM. We're gonna chill for at least a little bit. We're gonna get some fucking pizza. We're gonna smoke some weed. And we're gonna experience a hurricane. Because isn't that what Florida's all about? Maybe end up on one of those Florida man does blank fucking headlines. I don't know. Jan, what kind of headline would you be if you went to Florida? What would you do? Florida woman... What? Florida woman? I don't know. Headlines. They'd be everywhere. Why? She just doesn't know. She never knew. They win my heart every year. Ah, there's the honesty. There's the honesty. I like it. I like that. I'm using a slave auto to do sweet scent encounters. No, that's good. That's good. The weed that attracts Pokemon. I love sweet scent encounters. I'm going to do those eventually because I think they might be quicker than REs. I don't get too caught up or too excited on sports though. People who are like that are high-key cringe, just like to watch it. Yeah, the one thing I never understood was like knowing all their names and like I don't know. I can't really judge people for getting into certain hobbies, because what kind of fucking idiot would I be running 32 GameCubes playing a fucking kids game? And I'm gonna, oh yeah, the adults who like the sports, they're stupid. Like, come on, I don't know. That's fucking pot calling the kettle black right there. But I will say it's not my thing, and I never understood how people got that into sports teams and lineups, and like even when I played basketball religiously, it wasn't something I could get into. Ayo Chaz collab. Are you you streaming right now, Chaz? No, you're working. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I'll get that Chaz Florida collab. We'll do a live stream, day in the life. Look-y hate hockey now. It's so corporate and sterile and unfun now. Oh, sterile. That's right up my alley. I feel like sports have been like that for longer than you realize, though. Unfortunately. Come here on vacation, leave on probation. Florida, the best state alive. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. It's even worse when you leave probation from a place you're not a citizen of, though. You couldn't even leave, actually. I don't think you could. I hate hockey. Can't be. No, that's not what I'm saying. Unless you're talking about me reading. Oh yeah, you're talking about Lababo. Yeah, no. That is unfortunate. I don't love or hate any sports in particular. I enjoy them when I play them, and I don't watch any of them because I don't know. I'd rather waste my life playing on GameCubes. Happy to see you here, Campy. What's going on, dude? It's quicker and less running. I don't know about that. Repo Man? Yeah, I think in order to be a commercial repo man, you have to be born and raised in Florida. Not just born and raised. Well, hopefully work's going well, dude. Ah, because I would have to do it myself. How would you trade it to me, Cubbles? You'd have to come here. Hell yeah, dude. Mid-range jumpers are butter. Pull up with that free throw fadeaway type shit. Oh. Off the backboard, call it. That's butter. We're gonna go to 11K and call it there, guys. Watching hockey? Hopefully that's going well for you, Campy. Sorry we're heading out right away. Not trying to dip out right as you came in, but I gotta go get some food, get some weed, and make her to bed so tomorrow can be a decent day. Tomorrow we're getting buffet jam. Should be LeBron James Jr., I believe it. That's true. It could be different, but perspective also changes over time, right? Could be you changing and maybe not the sport. Consider that. We'll do 3 more encounters over top. Just put the icing on the cake here. I see what you mean. The players we had back then grew up watching real hockey. Yeah. So they had a different spirit in them as opposed to what is now. I could believe it. Frog hockey? Yoy. Hockey de Renouille. Sus. Yeah, streams instead of hockey is cheaper with what those subscriptions cost. Tomorrow we're getting buffet jam. Imperative. I don't know what imperative means... Isn't that a tense with conjugation? Like the imperative tense? Or... Imperative is not to be... Oh no, it's just... It's imperative. Oh, I'm stupid. That's a different one I'm thinking of. Imperative is a word that I've actually used a lot. It's imperative you do blank. What is the imperfect? Or no, I don't remember. There is a tense that sounds kind of like that in conjugations. I just don't remember. Girl, I used to speak Spanish. Of course I know what a conjugation is. Why do you say that? That's a conjugate. That's different. Okay, well, a conjugation, if you speak Spanish, and I say hablas, which is a base verb. Hablas is to speak. If I say yo hablo, I'm saying I speak. That's conjugated in my personal tense. If I say tú hablas, that is now in your tense, to you. If I say ellas hablé, that means they speak. And hablé is the tense for a group. Now, if I say, I don't know, like, yes. So if I say like it's, I'm trying to think of the word that would work before it. I don't. But if I say like the group of us speak, like hablamos. Hablamos is no, I know it's hablamos, Screamu. I forgot you're trilingual. That's right. I know it's hablamos, but what would I say before? Like, what would be the, like, if I say, yeah, ustedes hablamos. Thank you. So if I said ustedes hablamos, that means that we all speak. But that includes me. If I didn't want to include myself in that, then it would be, I guess it could still be ustedes, right? But it would be ustedes hables. Because ustedes just uses, like, that's essentially just like a respectful way to refer to the group, right? But I don't think usted has to include you. I think usted can just be the group that you're with. Just a couple minutes till stream's over. Hablamos sounds like a gang? That's funny. Yeah, usted is only you, not me. Yeah, no, you're right. That would make sense. Yeah, ustedes hablan. Because that would be just to the group, not including yourself. Oh, I forgot nosotros includes... Man, this is all coming back to me now that you're saying this. El mayor de los ranas. What the fuck is that? I probably shouldn't have said that. But yeah, the conjugation changes the end of the verb in relation to the subject and who you're referencing. That'd be sick. A team frog-themed French Canadian. That would be nice. Perfect dark ball. Got that spin all net, no rim. Oh, that clap of the net. Yeah, we love that shoe. We love that. W stream today. Thank you very much. Soy un nerd de lingüístico. Wouldn't it be nerd de lingüístico or just nerd lingüístico? No, I guess it's speaking nerd. Hey, no worries, Wildlinks. We're gonna head out right now anyways, so I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Phil Spencer's house? What the fuck is that? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can raid out to anybody, and then we'll call her for the day, so I can go get my stuff done. Oh, we got 22 people here right now. Hell yeah! I didn't even realize because my phone doesn't show live readings. Oh shit! We got over 1,000 people here today. Well, thank you guys very much. Despite the fact that we didn't hit the like goal because I didn't mention it once, but that's okay. Shit happens, dude. That's just the way it goes. Let's see what we can do here for a raid out. See if anyone's vibing. Hey, we appreciate you, White Fang. You have a good one as well. We can go to 40 cakes. Unless somebody else is... Yeah, we're gonna go to 40 cakes, doing the 24/7 shiny bot. Give us a yeah. Yeah. Una manzana eres roja. Bro's telling me about a red apple. Alright. I like a red apple. Wow, ningún sabes. I didn't even see that, but I already said it, Chaz. So we'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. Yeah, with that being said, thank you everybody for being here. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I'm sorry for the lack of recent streams. Hopefully OBS will be good for now and we are bullshitless and I can start doing full-length streams. Granted, today was still like 3 hours, so we did okay. We did okay. What the fuck is that? Hey, I appreciate y'all. I will enjoy the steak if that's what I end up getting. I'll let y'all know. But we are rating out 2 40 cakes, so remember, tabel. Oh, I see. It's your that's how you shorten it. Tabelneck. Yeah, we're rating out to 40 cakes on the 24/7 Shiny Bot live stream. Remember to use hashtag Bill and Raid when we go over there. The rules there are not necessarily the same as here, so respect the rules of the stream. Enjoy yourselves, have fun, and I'll catch you guys on Sunday. Maybe we'll shiny hunt, maybe we'll play some Bill and Craft, I don't know. Tabelneck. Elvis Craton reference? I don't know who that is, not gonna lie. Eso fue un lindo? ¿Qué es? What do you mean? Eso fue un lindo. I know fue is to go. Lindo is attractive. Yeah. Oh, that was a good yeah. That's what you're telling. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully Minecraft. That'd be nice. Here's your meme. He says that over and over. Yeah, I don't know. That might be... Oh, that's not good. In response to that, though, you would say, Tabelneck, he's dead. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. We're gonna head out of here. Thank you guys. Enjoy yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Hashtag Bill and Raid when we head out. And I will see you on Sunday. Thank y'all. Appreciate you.